Awareness advantage. What is the cost? Imagine someone offered you something that could happen or improve every month of life. Naturally, you would ask, how much does it cost? Does it cost thousands of dollars, years of study, leaving your family, quitting a job, meditating for hours every day, living in a mountain? Today, I want to answer that question because awareness does have extraordinary advantages. But before we talk about the advantages, we first have to answer a much simpler question. What is the cost? And I think the answer will surprise you. Imagine buying the world's most expensive camera, the newest model, the sharpest lens, amazing colors, professional quality. You travel to beautiful places, mountains, waterfalls, sunset, family celebration, your child's birthday. Once in a lifetime moment, you press the shutter 1,000 times. Months later, you finally sit down to look at your photographs. It's lovely, every single picture. Not because the camera was bad, not because the places weren't beautiful. The autofocus has been locked onto wrong distance. The beauty was always there. The attention never rested where life was actually unfolding. When it was did exactly like this, life keeps happening, but our attention rarely focuses on the moment we are living. Think about yesterday. How many moments did you actually experience without simultaneously thinking about something else? During breakfast, were you tasting the food or only thinking about work? While driving, were you aware of journey or did they escape conversation? During dinner, were you really with your family or mentally answering tomorrow's emails? The body is here, the mind is often somewhere else. Sometimes yesterday, sometimes tomorrow, rarely right here. Don't misunderstand me. Learning from the past is valuable. Planning for the future is necessary. Civilization has progressed because we remember and prepare. That's not the problem. The problem begins when learning becomes endless replaying, then planning becomes endless worrying. The mind has an extraordinary ability. It can create infinite possibilities. What if this happens? What if they reject me? What if I fail? What if I had something different? What if I lose my job? What if? What if? The possibilities never end. Our thoughts create another, another creates another. So we are no longer learning from the past, we are living inside it. We're no longer preparing for future tomorrow, we're living inside imagined futures. Meanwhile, the only moment available for living might be slips away. Here's a fascinating something. Every present moment becomes a past almost immediately. This sentence is already in the past. The next breath will soon belong to memory. And life isn't waiting for us. It is continuously unfolding. Yet many people don't actually experience it because persistent thinking keeps pulling attention away from direct experience. The irony is this. Everyone says, live your life. Very few ask, what does life actually happen? Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Life only happens now. This is where awareness changes everything. Awareness doesn't erase memory, doesn't stop planning, doesn't ask you to ignore responsibilities. Instead, it helps you to recognize when thinking has become noise rather than useful. Imagine standing beside a busy highway, cars continuously passing. You don't stop the traffic, you simply stop trying to change every car. Thoughts are similar. Some are useful, many are repetitive. Some solve problems, many simply repeat problems. Awareness lets you notice the difference. As mental noise becomes quieter, experience becomes richer. Food tastes more right, conversation becomes deeper, nature becomes more beautiful, work becomes more engaging, relationship becomes genuine, not because life changed, because you were finally present enough to experience it. People often ask me, what exactly does witnessing do? Witnessing doesn't fight thoughts, doesn't suppress emotions, doesn't force mind to become silent. Witnessing simply notices the body, the feelings, the thoughts. As you observe them, something interesting happens. You begin realizing there's completely lost in thinking. The moment you notice that, you're already back with your breathing, back with your surrounding, back with this conversation, back with life. That's the beginning of awareness. So, what is the cost? Not money, not years of study, not leaving your career, not giving up your family. The real cost is much simpler and much deeper. The willingness. The willingness to stop unconsciously following every thought the mind produces. That's all. The willingness to return again and again to the only place life is ever experienced, the present. Before you leave, I would like you to try one simple experiment today for just one moment. While drinking a cup of tea, walking to your car, or speaking with someone you care about, notice when your mind drifts into yesterday or tomorrow. Then gently return to what's you are directly experiencing. No force, no judgment, just noticing. Share your experience in this comment. I read them all. If this video helped you see the present in a new way, subscribe and join me in this awareness series. Together, we will continue exploring how witnessing helps us experience life more consciously, one moment at a time. Until then, keep witnessing.